These guys ain't got nothing, man. This game is ours. All ours, baby. Yeah.
And he's taken a few shots at the other team already to get his teammates revved up. The Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Now let's check out the State Farm starting lineups. And guys, taking a look at Dwayne Wade, what will we see from him?
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And I also think he might have played a little football, Steve, because he's excellent at intercepting passes. I mean, that seems to be his calling card defensively.
The Heat trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Miami. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And, you know, Kevin, during this winning streak, what's been fun to watch is that everybody knows their role, and it's very clearly defined. Everybody knows exactly what his job is, and they're going out and they're doing it. And all the pieces have fit together perfectly.
There's not a more confident team in the NBA right now. Believe me, none of the guys on that team think this winning streak has happened by accident. They know it's taken hard work.
And so he hits both.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and this game, no different. He's making each trip to the line count.
Here's lights out, defended by Paul. Here's lights out, Cavaliers with the rebound, and playing the Heat here for the second time.
Well, they were extremely aggressive defensively early on in that last game, and it kind of backfired on them. Their starters wound up in foul trouble, and I thought that led to the loss. If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
We'll now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Doris?
Kevin, he said when we get set up on defense, we can be a nuisance for any offense in the NBA. We have a group that can jump into passing lanes and push you out of your spots. As long as we're back and ready, we're tough to score on. Let's see if they can back those words up, guys.
Thanks, Doris. And given the scoring talent on the floor, defensive mindedness definitely a key here, guys. Any thoughts?
Well, I agree, Kevin. Playing sound defense has to be their focus. If they can win the battle at that end of the floor, I think they've got a great chance to win.
Well, I agree, because if they don't do that, Steve, what happens at the other end isn't going to matter. It'll be futile.
Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And to go back to Steve's point about foul trouble in that game, Clark, they had to give minutes to some players that ordinarily wouldn't be getting that many minutes.
Exactly, and that really stymied any hopes they had of coming back once they found themselves way behind in that second half, Kevin.
And so here's Cleveland. The Heat getting the bucket. And Waiters kicks to Tyler. Covered by LeBron. It's hauled in by LeBron. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against Indiana.
And no question, the three-point shot was the difference in that game, fellas. Their percentage from downtown was outstanding.
Yeah, and I know that's something you can appreciate, and it makes you smile, doesn't it, Steve? It's one of the better team performances you're going to see from beyond the arc.
Well, that's my game, Clark. You know that.
Gets the bucket.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grill.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Well, they benefited from some very loose play from their opponents that night, Clark.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game. Some were caused by their good defensive play, but some were just careless.
Listen to the fans. They love him here, guys.
Well, he's given them plenty of reasons to feel that way, and it's really great to see.
Here's lights out. He had 13 points in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Well, he was aggressive at both ends of the floor. He had 3 steals in that game, remember?
Yes, yeah. And the shot is good. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They're clicking offensively. A nice rhythm here, coming out strong.
Shooting an excellent percentage. That's why they've got the lead.
And check out your point guard showing you major bounce above the rim.
How about this? The smaller the player, the bigger the highlight.
I love that. And that was a highlight. Terrific finish.
And it's blocked by Bosch. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Some of the great passing small forwards in the NBA on your screen right now. These are the assist leaders at that position in the past month. LeBron James, second.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. I mean, very unselfish guys at a position that sometimes puts more of an emphasis on individual play.
Most of those guys can take matters into their own hands if they need to. But like you pointed out, Steve, that's not their MO. That's not how they want to roll. They want all 5 players on the floor to be involved in the offense, and that's what they want to facilitate.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the shot by Chris Paul. And Tyler Zeller is going to pick up the foul. There's the pick. Pass to Paul. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Zeller, and Lee pulls it down. The Heat trail by 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Into O'Neal. Cuts off the pass. Pushing it up. Pushing it up. He dishes it to Paul. Now here's Wilkins. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here's lights out. And he beat the buzzer, but it's no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
It's a special New Year's Eve NBA celebration. Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors take on LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trail Blazers. It's the NBA Thursday.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson and Zeller, they're inside. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Wilkins. That is good.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hi, guys. Lights out. In their last game against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He ended with 13 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was a dominating performance from a player who is fun to watch when he gets in the zone. We hope he does it again.
Thanks, Doris, very much. I'm sure he's going to carry some of that great momentum, Clark, into tonight.
And that's the way it works, guys. A big game like that just carries over sometimes. We'll see.
Yeah, all of a sudden the rim looks big, everything seems to come easy, and your game just flows.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Cavaliers currently...
And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 4. Paul, left side. It's stolen by Wade. Throws up the alley-oop.
What a play. No regular dunk there. A superb alley-oop.
And it was a great pass, too, to set him up.
No, those two have such a great feel for each other. They're just fun to watch play together.
Here's Waiters. LeBron with some nice D.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Zeller with the double team. Here's lights out. Here's Johnson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
No time wasted getting back off the ground when he got his hands on the ball. I like that quickness of jump.
And that's the idea, right? You know, take it back up strong.
Yeah, of course. I mean, no reason to hold on to it any longer than you have to.
Here's Waiters. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, you know what? You really expect him to knock that jumper down when he gets a good look like that.
They set the pick. Wade outside. There's the pass to Johnson. Lee outside. Here's lights out. Just 5 to shoot. The 3-ball hits the bucket. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
You know, it's easy to take him for granted because we're so used to seeing him make those kinds of plays.
Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. Number 1, the Heat.
Yeah, plain and simple, they do not take bad shots. They really share the ball. They get great player and ball movement, and that's why they shoot the percentage that they do.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Paul kicks to Tyler. To halt the run. Jump shot is good that time.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Here's lights out, defended by Paul. Here's lights out.
Up high and down hard. That's right. You use it, brother. I know exactly what that was. That was a throwdown.
And how? Stand aside when this man's coming through.
I like it.
That's all you can do. Really, no stopping him when he gets that angle.
And the highlight reel replay. Brought to you by Sprite. Good stuff.
Well, he can really fill it up. I mean, one of those guys who can put up points in a hurry, guys.
Yeah, putting the ball in the basket is key for any team. And it's one more thing he brings to the table. At his size, he can really finish at the rim.
Yeah, and not just layups, as you just saw, folks. Wow.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, able to throw it down with ease.
It's stolen by Johnson.
Opportunity to go 2 for 1 here if they want it.
Steve, let's see if they go for it.
Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Waiters no luck.
This game very well could come down to a few possessions, and if that's the case, rebounding could play large.
Yeah, in a close game like this, when securing the ball is so vital.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right. Not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
Paul outside. And here is Zeller. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Golden State.
And his rebounding in that game, Kevin, just tremendous. He owned the boards. And he knows how to finish when he gets that close to the hoop.
Good if it goes. No good. And we're through 2 here and a good one. Heat lead by 3.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to the halftime report with a close contest going on out at American Airlines Arena. An impressive start for the Heat. The top team in the conference standings, they're having a great season. All around great effort by Lights Out. When you talk about a guy carrying the load, this is exactly what you mean. Over half of his team points have come from him. And for the Cavaliers, it's been all hustle. They're racking up the assists, great passing in the early going. An impressive first half for Dion Waiters. He's up to 9 points and some nice plays offensively, getting the assists going. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
A look here at the fast-growing downtown of Miami, Florida, as we return to action. It's been one outstanding game from Lights Out.
Yeah, the points have really come in bunches for him so far, and not really a surprise because you know exactly what he can do.
Well, he's been in the groove all game long, Steve, and not too many hiccups in regards to his shooting, but we also have come to expect this from him, so we're not surprised by it.
Wade, LeBron, and Bosh are 2 through 4. Zach Randolph is out there with Lights Out. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Kicks it to Waiters. Back to Paul. Over Wade. Paul can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 3. The drive by LeBron. Outside Randolph. Back to LeBron. Over Thompson. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Randolph. LeBron's now got the first basket of the second half here for the Heat. Paul outside. Zeller setting the pick for Paul. He passes to Thompson. It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Paul is screen on LeBron. And stolen by LeBron. Here's the break. Left side Bosh. Thompson with the rebound.
Just 1 of 4 now to start this third quarter.
Here's Waiters.
How about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow. I can't imagine that we'll see one better than that tonight.
I'm with you on that, aren't you, Steve?
Oh, yeah, I'd be shocked if we saw something more entertaining than that one.
The Sprite replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's Lights Out. Straight up. Bosh. The kick out to LeBron. Good luck. And that one's good. LeBron's now got 4 this quarter.
And here we can check out the story on Chris Paul. What a string of...
There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. The shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 6. He kicks to Casper. Passes it to Peterson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Dishes it to Wilkins. Over LeBron. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Why don't we take this chance now to show you the most active wing defenders in the league? These are this season's steals leaders. At small forward, 4th LeBron James.
You know, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players because they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
And they're not just good on-the-ball defenders. They'll torment the players they're not guarding. A lot of those steals are the result of passes he gets his hands on away from the ball.
The Heat making a switch here. Randolph is checked in. He hits the second from the line. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. LeBron outside. Back to Bosh. Hammers down the dunk.
That was a nice, strong one-hand jam there.
Yeah, brought it back and ripped it down.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's nice.
And there's the feed to Thompson. Now the pass to Peterson. 6 to shoot. Steps back and fires. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, they are getting out-rebounded here, and it's showing up on the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, it's something they're going to have to improve upon if they're going to win this game. This is a very steady performance offensively for him.
There's the screen. Here's Peeler, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
That's what a good solid screen will do for you. It gets you a good look at the hoop.
Here's lights out. No good on that last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Heat up by 7. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
It's a special New Year's Eve NBA celebration. Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Hornets go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's the NBA Thursday.
Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for the Sprite Uncontainable Game. Doris Burke with the report. Hi, Doris.
Hey guys, well it was the stretch by the Heat that garners the uncontainable game today. It didn't take long for them as they were on the mark early and never faltered. Give them credit for controlling the game from the opening tip and being in the driver's seat now as we head to the final period.
Doris, thanks. And I think we can all agree the whole flow to their game sort of gelled at that point. Don't you think, Steve?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Kevin, everything came together for them all at once. I mean,
and we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Zeller with the double team. Paul, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Miami now. So on the floor for Cleveland. Thompson and Zeller, they're inside. Deion Waiters is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Tyler in at the 3, the small forward. Waiters dishes to Tyler. Paul outside for 3. That one goes. Count it.
and this continues to be a shootout.
Well, I'm a fan as well as a commentator, and I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back and forth.
13 feet away. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Bosh. And that's 15 points for LeBron.
He's starting to pick up his game in this half.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And a moment to check out Miami and who they've got coming up. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Rockets game. Should be close, I think.
Here's lights out, defended by Paul. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Lights out, and good on the basket. Book it. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
A great move to the hoop, capped off with the finger roll. He's an outstanding finisher in close.
Paul gets a screen from Waiters. Paul passes to Waiters. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 20 points for Dion Waiters.
Guys, he's really shot the ball well. It's definitely not his fault they find themselves trailing in this one.
Here's lights out, defended by Paul, but they recover it. Good! And the Heat lead by 5.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
And Waiters kicks to Paul, feeds it to Thompson. Can't get it to go. The Heat go the other way with it. Makes the alley-oop pass. This ball grabs the miss. Paul's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
I think he's capable of shooting the ball much better than he has so far. I don't think there's any doubt about that, guys.
No good from 18. The Heat leading by 5. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat.
What a throwdown there. Man. Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that.
That was a nice replay, brought to you by Sprite. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
Here's Lights Out. Gets it to go. Lights Out's got 28.
Well, you love the way he searched for good shots all game long.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Paul goes in. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And it's Wade with the jam.
How about the nice, exquisite timing on that alley-oop? Well done.
Yeah, 2 teammates in total sync right there. You're right, Clark.
Very harmonic.
Oh, man, it was beautiful. The pass was delivered right to the hoop. Set up that jam.
Waiters dishes to Paul. That is good.
That's what he does. Attack the heart of the defense and get straight to the rim.
The Heat leading by 7. Here's Lights Out.
He's going to have to be there.
Hammer time. Wow. Hammer time. Now we're cooking with gas, partner. My goodness.
Yeah, a breathtaking display of aerial supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. I mean, when you can get up that high, that's crazy. And this is a guy who's made the power slam his trademark, Kevin. So we'll just have to see who he throws it down on tonight.
A second thing I want to bring up about him is his top-notch play on the low block. He puts on a clinic down there some nights with all the moves he shows off.
It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Back to Wade. Good ball movement here by the Heat.
Hand off.
Here's Lights Out.
Wait.
Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Tyler.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
The dish to Paul. Puts it up from 12. No luck. Here's Lights Out. No good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Lights Out.
Word up, son. Word. Yeah. To all the and the $100 billers. For real, who ain't got no feelings.
Just watch my back. I got your front.
Check it out now. I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge. The mob comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got for all those who wanna profile and pose. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in his land. We be and keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. Your simple words just don't move me. You're minor, we major. You're all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. Your crew is featherweight. My to make you levitate. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Another deceased, another story gets told. It ain't nothing really. Hey yo, so I can get my mind off these. While they still alive, I don't know. Go figure. Meanwhile, back in Queens, the realness and foundation. If I die, I couldn't choose a better location. We're getting closer to in a tight situation now. Take these words home and think it through. Or the next rhyme I write might be about you. Son, they shook. Cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to death. Cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death.